Hello, Tony from Cribbing and Matting Co here. Been doing a bit of work with Andrew Thorne and Paul Eckholt of your organisation, and in a conversation with Andrew we thought this would be a good idea to put this little video together so all you guys based in the stations could have a bit of a look at the cribbing blocks that are currently under evaluation for your organisation. So you're actually quite used, as I understand it, quite used to using plastic cribbing products. You have very similar products on your trucks at the moment, these types of lock blocks. And also there's a step chock, which is multi-level stepping chock that you'd use underneath vehicles for stabilisation. I've got one of those here in a minute, I'll show you in a second. But basically what we're working on at the moment is a natural progression to try and change out the timbers from the trucks. So we've got this Dura crib product. It's a high density polyethylene, so it's a plastic material. It's not like timber, it won't absorb any of the nasty fluids that you find around in the environments, non-absorbent basically. A very aggressive pyramid surface, so very good for friction coefficient. It doesn't slip like timber when you get it when you're making it into cribbing blocks and other bits and pieces. And basically they're very aggressive surfaces, these pyramid locking, so they actually lock in together, so you don't get slip in the stacks that you're working on. Also, they're designed to actually interlock together, so when you're doing your cribbing stacks, you can make them into a very solid platform. So they can interlock. You can do it in your 4-point cribs or your 9-point cribs. There'll be a little image come up in a minute that'll show you, those type of cribbing platforms for you. We also have wedges, so the larger 4-inch type wedges, and also the smaller ones. We're looking at those. Again, all high density polyethylene, very good product, very high load rated in weight. And just going back to this one, we have some information on it. This will actually hold nearly 21 tonne when you evenly distribute the load over the top of the block. So really good stuff. Point loading and other things we take into consideration as well. What we also have is a large jacking platform. So this particular product here, this is also the recycled material. This has a working load limit, if I look at this, at nearly 42 tonne when you evenly distribute it across the top of the load bearing surface. So there's that type of thing. The other product that we're evaluating at the moment is this new type of step chock. You have a particular product, let me grab one out of here. So you're currently using a similar step chock to this in your, on your trucks. So very similar, but what we have at the moment is another new generation. It's called a step and cog. So if you can see it from here, it has the conventional step configurations for the load bearing. So just show you here. So it has its step configuration, but also it has this platform, which is very good. A different way of stabilising it is that it has increments on height. So you can adjust the height of the platform. So if we go onto this one, go in increments on height. The other thing is that your lock blocks, these particular lock blocks, can be used in application as well when you're looking for a little bit more height. So there's that particular product there. The other thing we have here, this is a flexible high density polyethylene. It's a bit more flexible in its construction. This is actually an airbag pad protector. So it actually protects your airbags when you're lifting. So this is actually a top bag pad. And the reason why this is flexible is so when you're under the undercarriage of a vehicle or a machine or something that you're lifting, this actually bends and contours into the surface that you're actually pushing against. So adding a bit of protection to your airbags. And we also have a solid, rigid, high density polyethylene one. This is your bottom bag pad. So this would go on the base for the bag to push off to distribute the loads. So on that we also have one more product which it's a kit, which is a rescue kit, which is this girl here, which consists of the two of the step chocks. So it's in a nice convenient carry bag. So we have that. It also comes with the 50mm lock block the 35mm lock block, and also a couple of the 3-inch wedges. So pretty good kit, very quick, easy to carry in. I think one of the guys, when I was showing them at Carlton Station, mentioned that it'd be great for the tunnel work. You know, basically pick it up and run with it. So it's all in a convenient bag and go with that. And it's funny enough, it's called a quick response kit, so I get the understanding of the pick it up and run with it. So that's all the products that are currently under evaluation. We have a plethora of other heavier lifting products that are being used in some USAR applications, not necessarily in Australia at the moment, most of it's out of the US. I am happy to answer any questions. At the end of this little video there'll be all my contact details. So I'll just go through a couple of the key features of the product. It's a high density polyethylene, it's made from recycled material, so we're stopping stuff going into the landfill, so great for the environment. It's tested to AS 1170 and 2498. We have maximum working load limits on all the products, so you know what you're working with. Maximum block capacities. It's a third lighter than most hardwoods, so that's really good. It won't split, it won't rot. It's resistant to all of the oils and chemicals that you find in general applications, the heavier caustic acids and all that sort of stuff. Well, that's something we have to look at. But there's full technical data sheets on all the products, so you can have a look at the chemical resistance, you can look at the dynamics of the product. There's a whole heap of other helpful information with regards to getting used to what the product's all about. The good thing about it is that you have been used to using this type of product because you already have it in your trucks. So you understand it that well. 50-year warranty against splitting, rotting, mould, cracking, all those sorts of things. That's the selection of the products that the organisation is looking at the moment. I'm happy to answer any questions. As I say, at the end of this video, there'll be all my email and telephone contact details. I'd like to say ring me 24/7, guys, but I'm happy to take calls if I'm awake. So hope to hear from you. Looking forward to all the questions. Looking forward to working with your organisation. Thanks very much, and hope you have safe days.